guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about Goldendoodle. We're talking about 10 things you should know before you go and run out and grab one of these cute furry guys. There's 10 things you should know. Before we get started, make sure to hit the like if you want me to do more Goldendoodle type of videos, care, grooming, all that kind of stuff, and you can always comment below and tell me what is it that you want to know about these guys. Also, make sure you are subscribed and you hit that notification bell so you're notified of all my future videos. I love doing animal videos. We have Goldendoodles, fish, and a snake, and lots more animals to come, I'm sure. So make sure you're subscribed. So this here is Max. He's my 4-year-old Goldendoodle F1, which means that his dad's a golden retriever, his mom's a poodle, and this is Bea. She is 2 years old. Tomorrow she turns 2 tomorrow. It's really exciting. She's out of baby year, and she is an F1B Goldendoodle, which means her mom's a Goldendoodle and her dad's a poodle. So 10 things, I divided it into 3 categories. First one's attitude, second one is grooming, and third one is care. So let's get started. First off, these are a great family, kid-friendly type of dogs. If you guys are looking for dogs that will jive well with your family, that will tolerate little kids, even babies, that will be soft and learn to just be around the family and be around maybe your neighbor's kids, or just if you have a lot of people over, these are great dogs for you because they are so friendly, they're so patient, they're so tolerable, because they have that golden retriever and poodle to them. They're just really good, sweet dogs, and they love people. Second thing you should know is that these dogs are incredibly smart. Poodles are the #1 smartest dog breed ever, and these guys have a lot of poodle in there, so they're very, very smart, very teachable. With that said, you do need to train them, and you can start at a very young age to train them, and they are very, just look at her just lying down, she's just going to sleep. They're very easy to train, and they just catch on to things very, very, very quickly. Number 3 is, with that, they are very sensitive. These are very sensitive dogs, kind of like the Dalmatian. That means that yelling and being harsh doesn't do well with any dog, but especially Goldendoodles. Although they're very forgiving because they're so sweet, you definitely want to be just loving and sweet to them, because positive it's just gonna be better for you. And positive reinforcement is definitely better than negative reinforcement. They're just very sweet, and you can definitely break their hearts very, very easily. Number 4 is that they want lots of attention. If you want a dog that will just sit and chill and watch a movie with you and not really want to be in your lap, this is not the dog for you. Goldendoodles think that they are lap dogs. They think that they are chihuahuas and that they're allowed on your lap. And it's definitely not the case. These dogs are way too big for that, and they're lovey-dovey. They want to be touched constantly. They are very, very, very much want attention. They're like magnets. So be aware of that. If you don't like that and don't want to be petting a dog all day, then they're probably not for you. Now we're going into the next category, which is grooming, you guys. This is the biggest thing. Number 5 is the biggest thing. These dogs have hair. These dogs have hair, not fur, which means that, like our hair on our head, their hair will continue to grow and continue to grow and continue to grow, so they do need haircuts. I usually trim them down very short, and I let their hair kind of grow out for 2 or 3 months, and then it starts getting long again, and I comb it and I cut them short again. And the reason for that is because of reason number 6. And the 6th thing you should know is that these dogs, just like we need a bath, a shower, they need to get washed. I wash them every 2 weeks because they do have hair, they can get stinky, they just don't have dirt repellent coats like a lot of dogs do, like the Dalmatian. They definitely need to get washed once every 2 weeks. So twice a month is what we like to do. So just keep that in mind. That can be kind of a hassle, having to either go get their hair cut or cut them yourself, and having to wash these dogs. Number 7, something you should know is, even though the grooming stinks, they don't shed. Because they have hair, they don't shed. So if you're someone that's allergic to dogs, this is definitely the dog for you. They're hyperallergenic and they're one of the friendliest dogs for those that have allergies because they have hair, so they don't shed. When they're puppies, they may shed one time their puppy coat, but after that, they don't really shed. So it's absolutely wonderful. The 8th thing you should know is that because they are mixed with a poodle, that means their hair is curly. Bea's hair here is a lot curlier than Max's hair because she has more poodle in her. Let me share with you. Up, Bea. Can you see how curly her hair is? Her hair is so curly. She has the curliest hair. And that's because they have poodle in them. She has more poodle than he does, but his hair is still pretty curly. So because of that, you definitely want to make sure that you comb them every single day or every other day, and if their coats are a little longer, because they can get tangles and knots, and that's just not fun when they have their hair matted. It's gonna cost you more at the grooming salon for them to get out the mats, and it's just gonna be suckier and just not fun for the dog. So you definitely wanna make sure that you're combing these dogs. If you want a dog that you don't have to brush every day, this is definitely not for you, but don't forget, they don't shed, which is absolutely amazing. I'll take combing them over shedding any day. The last category is more of care. The 9th thing you should know, and the most important thing that you should know when you're considering getting a Goldendoodle, is that they are high energy dogs. Will you just sit, bud? Will you sit? Will you sit? No? Okay. They're high energy dogs. Do you actually understand what that means? Because I don't think you do. I run these boys. I run them. I bike with them and they run next to me when I am biking, and I'll do that for 20 minutes, which is about like a mile. So they should be really tired, right? No, I leave them in the backyard together and they will go play and run and wrestle, and then they'll come inside and they will still be all in my face, wanting me to pet them, wanting me to hold them, wanting me to love on them, and their tail will be going like crazy, smacking everybody around. That's what a high energy dog means. It means that, you know, usually when a dog goes on an hour-long walk, they'll get home and they'll go lay in their bed and they'll go to sleep. These dogs do not. After playing, they will still come over to you and want to be pet, and their pet, can you turn around? And their tail will be wagging like crazy. This is nothing. This is the calmest tail I've seen in a while. And that's what it means to have a higher energy dog. So if you want a dog to go hiking with you, a dog to go biking with you, a dog to run with, or a great family dog that you just have to actually take on a couple walks a day, or just get their energy out somehow. Or if you have lots of kids like I do, I have 4 boys and they definitely help with tiring this guy out, then this is the dog for you. If not, if you want a lazy dog, then maybe a bulldog is better. Definitely not these guys because they have a lot of energy. Number 10, and another big important thing to know, is that these dogs get big. These are large dogs. Bea is more like a medium to large size dog. She's surprisingly small. I'm not sure why, but even her being small, she's about 45 pounds. Last time I checked, he was 60 pounds and had barely switched his food, and because he just wasn't getting thick enough with his other food, so I barely had switched his food to the new food, and after 2 weeks he was already at 60 pounds. Because they are big dogs, you can accidentally get them to overeat very easily, and they can get overweight. You definitely want to be careful of that, especially if you're not exercising them enough. But they do get about 50 to 90 pounds. A Goldendoodle can be a full-grown Goldendoodle. So you definitely want to keep that in mind. These are big dogs. That means they take up big space and they have lots of energy. So that's a big dog to have lots of energy. So you definitely want to keep that in mind when considering getting a Goldendoodle. Really right now. See how small she is compared to him? She's tiny and she's gonna be 2. Keep this in mind also. This is an extra little tidbit, is a lot of dogs grow to full adult size at different times. Goldendoodles take up to 2 years to grow to their full adult size. So she just turned 2. This is how big she's going to be. And they're just kind of slower growers. Unlike German Shepherds, that they grow to full size at 1 year mark. That's where you can see how big they're going to get. But you can see Bea, she's just tired. She wants to go to sleep. I love you, girl. I love this girl. All right, you can get down. All right, guys. Ooh, sorry, you okay? All right, guys, so that's all the things that you should know about Goldendoodles before thinking about going and getting your own cute Goldendoodle yourself. I love these guys because they stay looking cute, and you can give them that puppy haircut to make them look so adorable even when they're adults, which is awesome. If you guys want to see any other videos with them, maybe how I groom them at home or how I train them or anything like that, comment below. Also, don't forget to subscribe and to give me a like on this video. That way I know that you love seeing my Goldendoodles with me on this channel. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time.